night. We'll catch you around, man.
Buddha.
I forget why you get muted when you do
So,
that.
Nathan, I had to
Open
ask you,
to
I forgot that.
hear
you
your
have a
next
performance
performance,
and a toast
Salta,
tonight?
which it's
Yep.
always amazing.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, with that,
man.
unless there's anybody who wants to sign up last minute, is there anybody who hasn't gone tonight who would like to?
That's come back to say hey.
Doesn't sound
Tonight
like it.
is
So,
another amazing campfire.
with that, we got one thing left to do, and that is to hand it over to Nathan. He's going to perform for us,
that's
and then
the
he's going to
end.
finish things off with the final toast. So,
All right,
Nathan,
I'm gonna
hand
have
it over to you,
to
man.
I'm gonna have to
Good to see you.
sandwich. Thank you. Good to see you too. I'm gonna have to sandwich it today. So
Sandwich it.
the toast topic, then the song, and then the toast.
Ah, I got you.
Okay, so tonight's is going to be pretty controversial because everything has been building up to this particular word. Because you're going to need the love, you're going to need the courage for this particular word. And if any of you have forgotten, kind of the thing I'm passionate about coming into VR chat here and tackling is escapism. People ODing in here and or just getting lost in RP and that they have no real life. They're running from something. They're escaping from something. And what is that thing? What is that thing they're running from? You know, reality, the tough reality, truth. And so tonight is going to be the truth, but there's this one particular song that was sung at last week's Spoken Heart that I can't stand that song because within the lyrics of that song it's a twisted truth. And so I finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a karaoke of it, but when I say karaoke in air quotes because it's really kind of exposing the kind of hidden truth behind it. So it's funny in that I'm mocking it, but at the same time, it's oof. But anyway, I'm going to sing it anyway. And then we'll do the toast of truth. You will see. Yeah, it's this one. Imagine there's no heaven, where there's no need to cry. Imagine there's no justice, and evil will never die. Imagine all the people living for themselves. Imagine there's no countries. You haven't got a clue. Nothing that you can do now to stop this worldwide coup. Imagine all the people living life in fear. You may say I'm a schemer, but I'm not the only one. The profane cannot join us. They'll be dead by the time we're done. Imagine no possessions. It's all part of the plan. Rampant greed and hunger for so-called brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people starving in the world. You may say I'm a schemer, but I'm not the only one. Profane cannot join us. They'll be dead by the time we're done.
Nathan!
Every time I sent you a heart, it landed on a really dark line, and it made me feel weird about it.
So yeah,
But it was a beautiful, beautiful.
that's kind of the hard truth behind what's going on. Is yes, there are people that are trying to distract you and ruin your relationships, and putting your really building your life on sand. Like, you can virtue signal and say, yeah, it's great to hold hands and be lovey-dovey, but it's there's a cost behind it all. You got to be able to forgive the trespasses. I mean, people are going to offend you, and if your first response is, well, that person sucks, I hate them, let's block them, you know, there's never gonna be a chance to really for those relationships to even develop, and you're never gonna see that world, you know, with any hope in it. So it takes each of us, you know, to have the courage, to have the love. We can't just, you know, depend on governments to do that for us. So that's the hard truth behind it. But it once you actually face the truth, you don't try to escape from reality. You face that truth, then you can actually taste the fruits of that truth. And so this is what the toast is tonight, to the end fruits of truth. It may suck at the beginning, but it's delicious at the end.
Truth.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo, cheers.
Cheers. Lovely, Nathan.
In fact, I thought of an analogy. It's like eating raw flour instead of, you know, turning it into, you know, cookies or cake. It's delicious if you actually, you know, see it through. But if you just try to eat the raw ingredients, like a raw egg or a raw flour, not so tasty.
It's just not cookie dough. Just not cookie dough. That ruins the analogy.
Yeah, cookie dough on the other.
Water and
Okay.